Alrighty, guys, and welcome back to Indiana. So, as the thumbnail states, and probably what you'll see on the thumbnail, yeah, we are doing a field, or we are doing some building today. So we are gonna get into that, but we're first just gonna see if we've got any contracts here. That new contract. Whoa, I didn't want to accept a contract, but okay. We just accepted a bailing contract. Did we? Yeah, there's really not much in that contract, so I'm not even gonna bother. We're not going to lose any money to it, so... Right, there we go. So we got a whole bunch of bailing contracts, which are crapful. So we're not going to worry about that. Sales, done. They're all crap. But I have already gone and done the liberty of ploughing our grass field. I did start with doing some edging around the field. To be fair, I probably should finish it, but I couldn't be stuffed. But now comes the fun part of having to level everything out and hope that all these two fields are actually at the exact same height. If I can find the button, would be even more helpful. So hopefully these fields are at the same height. I'm just going to cover over that like it wasn't even there. And so I have gone and done the liberty of taking out all the trees. We lowered the ground there. We didn't bring it up, we lowered it. Of taking out all the trees, all the shrubs, all of that crap that probably nobody really wants to see, but it is stuff, it is there is a lip there. It is all stuff that has to be done. So, I hope everyone is having has had an absolutely fantastic week so far, and that their Friday is looking really, really good. At the time of recording this, it is actually a weekend for me. It is actually a Saturday. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a great Friday, and... Oops, shit. I will get this leveling right at some point. There we go. And now we'll soften it. Hopefully when we just run over these bushes, the plough will take out the bushes. Hopefully. Biggest thing I'm worried about right now is I've got to get these fields to match up. And these fields did not match up to start with. So, and we're just going to turn on Super Run. Woo! Get over here much quicker. See how we did. Whoa, hang on. Go back. It's not horrible. You can definitely say there is a little bit of a grade to it, but it's not horrible. But we are going to jump here. We're gonna jump in the Massey here. where apparently we're going to try and glitch every tractor out again this episode, like we did at the end of last in that time lapse. Whoops, that was the wrong button. There we go. So hopefully everything goes well and we don't glitch anything out and we don't completely and utterly botch this. But I don't have much faith in my ploughing abilities, so we will see how this goes. And we're just gonna lease a plow. I don't know why I actually sent it back. I did have a plow. So we're just gonna lease the plow, and we are going to need to make sure that it's only onto the field. Yeah, it's not allowing create fields at the moment, which we will be doing here in a short second. Right, so that field is actually bigger though. Ugh. This field is actually bigger, not bigger. It's bigger. That's a word. English is not my strong suit apparently today. What am I talking about? English is never my strong suit, and it's my only language that I do know. But yes, we are going to make this grass field massive. Like, I'm talking, he gonna be a big boy of a grass field. I'm gonna auto width, and we're gonna shift it, not that way, we're gonna shift it back the other way. And we are just going to plow along the side of all of these lines, and slowly but surely make our new grass field. So this part could take a bit, could take a little while, because there is a lot of fiddliness. So at some point here we are going to go to a time lapse, but for right now we'll leave it as is. Alright, because we'll get into having a chat and just talking and shooting the shit, more or less. Now, I do want to get back into streaming. I have kind of dropped off when it comes to streaming. I want to address that. So I'm finding it is more doable for me at the moment and able to keep up with this schedule a little bit better than it is for me to keep up with the schedule when it comes to streaming. That's a challenge at best. That is a challenge, is to keep up with streaming and keeping up with a schedule with that, where doing these videos and editing them up and all the stuff that I do to them, that's easy. Streaming, not so much, because there is a lot more that has to go into streaming. But, you know, I do intend to try and get back to it. No, that is not gonna work at all. This is going to be a lot of back and forth. I can see this being a problem today. To be fair, might just leave that as it is. The less we fiddle with stuff, the less we break stuff. So we're just going to drop the plow down and plow around the edge of the field. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. I do want to get back to streaming and doing those things that I love doing on stream and mucking around with you guys. It's just at the moment that is easier said than done. Especially with things being all over the place at the moment with me and work and everything like that. Like, I can't get a straight cycled shift that they don't feel like they have to keep changing every 20 bloody minutes, which does my head in because it makes, like, I plan how I'm going to do the recordings and then they change my shift and it's like, wow, that kind of throws that idea out the window. But nonetheless, we make it work. So what are we gonna do? So that just got that side straight. We'll come back to this. But first things first. So we are taking out a bit of this field, but we're also gaining probably more than what we're actually taking out. Okie dokes. So that is most of all the field borders done actually, which I'm really happy about. This poor tractor is struggling though. Like, he's really struggling to pull that plow. So we might go and swap him out for the Close, because I'm pretty sure that's got a wee bit more power than he does. Well, I hope he does. It does for the size that it is. But yeah, now it's pretty much just filling in that spot over there, and we'll also just quickly buy that and get the sample for it. Oh, I'm confused. What's the soil type? Oh, it's loam. Okay. Yeah, it's loam. And, well, that is not ownable land. There in the middle, but I'm pretty sure the fields will cover it. So, I don't know why I just did that, because we'll be buying soil samples again for both fields. But anyway. I did just do that. No. Alright, there we go. Gotta have it turned on. But yes. But as you can see, there were a couple of bushes back there that actually couldn't be taken out. Hopefully, when we plant it with grass, that'll get rid of them. If it doesn't, it's no big deal. I'll just use the giant editor and remove them from the map that way. But as you saw, there was a bit of a... I think there actually is still a bit of a lip here. Yeah, there is. There's still a little bit of a lip here. We'll just try and soften that out a little bit. and get rid of that lip where the tractor's sitting. But you can definitely see that there was a raise in terrain here, but I'm not 100% sure why, because I actually think these fields are level. I could go through and redo this, but I really don't want to, because it's just going to make more work. More work to do when it comes to ploughing. And well, if it doesn't affect the mowers and it doesn't affect the seeders and all that, I don't really mind. Obviously all of that part there that isn't the dirt texture, that's all going, I am going to put grass over all of that and just pretty that all up, but I'll do that another time. And seeing the facts that we now own the farm that's actually there, we are going to, and I have already tried to get rid of the house doesn't, you can't delete the house. So that is why the field is going to be this weird shape, but it'll work. And what we are going to do is we're actually going to put in the logistics center. We're going to put in, where is it? This bad boy. Obviously we need 50 grand to do it. I don't know why it says delete waypoint. I was trying to edit Courseplays courses and things before and fiddle around with that new feature. So yeah, I'm feeling like that may have bugged this out. But yeah, this is pretty much my idea. Throw it in here, bam, warehouse. Instant warehouse. We are also going to be looking for, what are we going to be looking for? A sheep pen, a different style sheep pen. See if we can't not find any sheep pens that are a little bit better. So I am going to perform a jump cut here, and I will catch you guys all back on the other side of that, and this will be all plowed and it'll be getting ready to be seeded. So I am going to also lease a lime spreader to spread some lime over it. And then we need to do some thinking about money-wise. So obviously it's oat that we have planted on our main field over that way. On that field is oats. We do need to look into ideally, I want these. I want this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we're going to combine all of them at some point, like we are with these two fields. And we are going to have one ginormous field. And we are going to be making tons of money off a crop that way, which will be great. Obviously this field we're probably going to have to harvest it 3 times, and we're going to fill our barn with silage bales, and things like that. Now, we do still have Maze Plus installed, so we are still very much still using Maze Plus and things like that. But also in saying that, we will be using the Maze Plus bunkers and making the silage that way. We're going to be making making it a goal to actually use the bunkers to make using the bunkers to actually make our silage and then sending it into the barn. That way those bunkers are going to get used. We're going to be able to have a reserve stockpile. We're going to be able to have a reserve stockpile of silage. I don't know why I struggled so much with that one, but I did. And obviously at some point we will be making a lot of silage and selling it for profit. But obviously I do want to fill up our bale storage first before we go looking too much into that. But again, like I said guys, I'm going to throw a jump cut in here. I'm going to go see what I can find on any of the mod websites for potential new sheep pens. And we'll come back, and if I've found a good suitor, we will be using a sheep pen. We'll be changing the sheep pen and the terrain around that. So I'm really hoping I can get it. But anyway guys, I will catch yous all back in a little second here. Okay, and we are finally back. So I actually did this the really difficult way and hired a worker to redo this whole field, and he got like halfway through it before I'm like, hang on, this whole field doesn't need to be redone. Only the one that we actually that we didn't plow needs to actually be done. I'm dumb, in the simplest way to put it. But we did, however, go and find a better sheep pasture in the mix of all of that bullshittery. So we can now, instead of having 65, we can have 250. So it's definitely nicer. To me, it also looks like, yeah, the unload area I think is bigger too. Or it's the unload area. The part where the bales are is bigger as well, I think. But either or, yeah. I just realized I'm buying the material that's spraying on the field. I was wondering why my money was just going. But we do, however, need to lease another one. We do, however. Do we lease it? Yeah, we lease it. Because I doubt we're going to have the money to be able to afford to buy them. Buy all our sheep back. After we're finished. Like, either or, we're going to have to get a loan. Come on. We're going to have to get a loan just to be able able to... Oh, actually, maybe we might be able to afford it. Alright, we're going to drop that there. We're going to come flying around here at a billion miles an hour. Come on. Oh. Helps if you're actually in gear and not in neutral. So, god damn. So we are also going to need to turn this back on, because the last thing I need to go doing is go building this new sheep pasture here, and me screwing absolutely everything up, as I always do, by actually putting the sheep pasture, the new sheep pasture, over the auto drive course. I feel like I'm gonna need to get a tractor, because I've also got to, I just realized, got to move. My lord, that is quite the stuff around there. So, oh, screw it. I'll hook it up to this. I know technically it shouldn't, because they have different hitches, but I'm doing it. I don't care. I'll do it. No balls. Did I really just no balls myself? My god. I need help. Like, serious help. Anyway, that's out of the way. Hopefully when we sell this one, it'll give us enough money to buy the other one. Or maybe not. Actually, I don't think it did. No, because that's 99. Well, that's a bit of a pain in the butt. That'd be a pain in my bum. Okay. Find my finances when I do. Oops. We're going the wrong way with the money. We'll go on my preferred way with the money, but... because I finally did manage to actually pay back some of that loan, if you didn't notice. Which I was really happy about. I was like, yes, I'm finally getting this loan paid off. That lasted so long. So long, man. Why can we not afford it? It says it's $99. Why? I am so not understanding that. So there's obviously a shite ton of terraforming it's going to do, which is going to bonus right up the wall. But, oh well. Again, don't want to put it there, because I got plans for there. Don't want to technically put it there. Alright, what if I put it here and we move the combine? Get some fresh eggs coming in. We'll figure that one out next episode. This episode's already getting a little bit too long for my liking, so... I don't get you. You tell me that it was wrong. I'm going insane, guys. I actually swear. I'm going insane. Oops. Little bit of mispaint there. But, nonetheless, we recovered it. We now just need to... Ooh, you missed a spot. You missed a spot. And look at that, we didn't even have to really work that hard for one, and for two, well... There we go. Move back. Yep. Yep. Jesus. So much photos around with that. I do want to buy that trailer, legit actually buy that trailer if it goes on sale for a decent price. So yeah, we're doing that when that happens. But nonetheless, guys, I think we are well and truly on for a good amount of time here. So I think this is a good a time as any, when I find it, good a time as any to end off this episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And well, till next time, take care. Peace.